beautiful, Sabrina here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to create your very own lip palette. Now, why would you want to create a lip palette? A few reasons actually. If you're limited on storage and you don't have a lot of places to keep the tubes of lipstick, but you want to have all of your lipsticks in one place, a palette is a great solution. It's also great for travel, especially when you don't want to take a lot of stuff with you, but you want to have a good majority of lipsticks to pick from. I'll go ahead and show you the lip palette that I use, and this one is from Japonesque. It's a very nice, sleek, slim design. It's actually the size of a wallet, so you can put it into your purse quite easily and take it with you. When you open it up, there are 36 compartments in here. Each compartment holds 3/4 of a tube of lipstick. And there's also a spot right here on the side where you can place your brush so you can apply it on the go. Now, I will say that this palette has very shallow compartments, so it will not hold an entire tube of lipstick in each compartment. But the good news is that Japonesque makes another palette with deeper compartments in it, so if you wanted to transfer an entire tube of lipstick into that is another option for you. When it comes to organizing your palette, there are two ways that you can do it. I have a little insert card that I usually just stick right in like that, but you can also place stickers right onto the back so you know what's in the palette at all times. What you'll need for this tutorial are some very minor things that you probably already have floating around your house. The first is a spoon. Now, when I say spoon, you're going to want one that is not pertinent to any kind of collection that you may have. And it's actually probably a really good idea to go to a dollar store and get one specifically for doing this process, because it can end up getting burn marks on it and getting ruined. You also need a candle, a lighter, paper towels, your lipsticks, and a plastic knife. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to do this easy, simple project. So I'm going to start by laying down some paper towels to protect our surface here of any accidental spills. Next step is to go ahead and light your candle. Take your lipstick. Today I'm going to be depotting Revlon's Really Red. And then make sure your lipstick is completely out of the tube, just like that. Then take your spoon and place it close to the palette. And I'm using a plastic knife. You can use the spoon right here, or you can use any kind of utensil to do this. And cut your lipstick about 3/4 of the way down the tube. So I'm going to cut it right about there. And I'm just going to make sure I do this over the spoon so it falls right onto the spoon. And then take your spoon and place it right over the candle. Now, you want to keep the spoon moving over the candle. You don't want to hold it stationary. And by doing this, you're actually helping it from boiling. You don't want the lipstick to boil. When the lipstick boils, then you change the composition of it and you can end up ruining the lipstick. So you just want to get it melted. And when you are organizing your lipsticks like this, you're not harming the lipsticks at all. Like I said before, as long as you do not allow the lipstick to boil, there is nothing wrong with doing this process. And don't worry if you see smoke coming off the spoon, that's completely normal. Which is why I said you don't want to use one that you really like. You want to get all this melted until you can't see any more solid pieces in there whatsoever. So we are pretty melted at this point. You want to immediately transfer it into your palette and just pour it into one of the open slots. And after this, you want to let the new lipstick sit in the palette for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's completely cooled. Don't close the palette until you know that this lipstick is completely set. Like I said in the beginning, this is what happens to the spoon after doing this process. Now, a lot of this black stuff will come off when you wash it, but some of it won't, and you may have some marks on the spoon. So that's why you get one specifically for doing this. And that's the completed palette with the new color right there. Now, you can use any lipstick for this process. It does not have to be MAC and it does not have to be Revlon. And I will say, if you do the Back to MAC program, this is a really great project for you because it will help you to go through your MAC lipsticks a lot quicker so you can back to MAC them sooner rather than having to wait to return the packaging after you've already gone through the lipstick. Hope you found this helpful and have fun with this kind of project. It's really simple to do and I know you'll just love the results. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Let me ask you a question. Do you wear the same clothes every day?
Well, why should your eyeshadow be any different? Discover over 1,000 pictures of combinations using MAC and Urban Decay eyeshadows. The combinations are simple enough for every day, and for less than the cost of one MAC eyeshadow, you can wear a new look every day of the year. As a member, you'll also enjoy new combinations weekly. Visit myeyeshadowconsultant.com, where the content is always fresh and the looks are continuously fabulous.